We turn Robin's pathology into stories that we'll never forget. Today we are traveling to the magical kingdom of Arundel, yes, the frozen world. But instead of castles and songs, we'll look inside the cell where things can, get frozen too. Our topic, yes, intracellular accumulations. Let's break it down with Anna, Elsa, Olaf, and friends as our guides. Okay, so think of a cell as Arundel's castle. Normally, goods flow smoothly in and out. By goods, I mean food, clothes, and letters. But sometimes things pile up inside, just like Elsa accidentally filled the halls with ice. Robbins defines intracellular accumulations as abnormal amounts of substances that build up inside the cells, either transiently or permanently. So we have four mechanisms of accumulation according to Robbins. In frozen terms, imagine why castle fills with ice. Normal substance, normal rate, and defective removal. So this is the first type. Example, steatosis. Analogy, the castle's kitchen produces food, but no one clears the leftovers. Soon the hallways piles up with bread and roasts. Second scenario is normal substance, increased production. So glycogen storage in diabetes is the example. Here we could have the analogy as our Anna keeps baking chocolate cakes non-stop. Even though the cakes are normal, they overwhelm the castle. Number 3. Defective folding, packaging of abnormal proteins. Example, alpha 1 antitrypsin deficiency. Analogy, Elsa creates cooked unstable ice sculptures. They clutter the halls and can't be exported. Number 4. Exogenous substance. These substances are indigestible. Example, carbon pigment and silica. A trader dumps strange black coal into Arundel. The castle staff can't remove it, so it sits permanently in the halls. Well, now let's jump into the types of accumulations. Robbins gives us the categories: lipids, proteins, glycogen, and pigments. So lipids. Elsa's banquet hall has too many buttered breads. It's seen in liver, heart, muscle, and kidney in our body. Causes, of course, alcohol, abuse, obesity, toxins, protein malnutrition, diabetes, anoxia. Microscopy, so here we could see vacuoles pushing nucleus to the side, and it can be stained via oil red O and Sudan IV. Proteins. Think of Anna knitting sweaters non-stop. Piles of wool clog the hall. Clog the hall. Examples, Russell body. Plasma cells packed with immunoglobulins are called as Russell's body. Alpha 1 antitrypsin globules in hepatocytes. Alcoholic hyalin, that is Mallory bodies. So these are tangled keratin filaments. So mechanism goes like excessive reabsorption, excessive synthesis, defective folding, or aggregation. Glycogen. Here comes Olaf. Olaf in pantry stuffing sugar cubes until he can't move. It's seen in diabetes mellitus, so clear vacuoles in proximal tubules, heart, beta cells, and hepatocytes. Glycogen storage diseases. And it's stained by PAS, periodic acid shift. And then we have pigments. So Elsa is now painting the castle walls in colors. Some are endogenous and some exogenous. Exogenous, so here we have carbon anthracosis. So chimney soot blackens the walls. It's common in lungs and lymph nodes. Tattooing, like Olaf, doodling forever on the walls. And endogenous, we could take lipofuscin, like it's the golden brown wear and tear pigment. Melanin, Anna's freckles on castle walls. Hemosiderin, iron overload. So it forms golden rusty patches, pearls Prussian blue stain, we could visualize it, and bilirubin. Icicles turning yellow, and it's due to jaundice. It's all in the image. And now, while we go on to the clinical significance, these accumulations aren't just pretty decorations, they can disrupt the castle life. Fatty liver, so it's like cirrhosis and liver failure. Protein aggregates leads to neurodegeneration, leading to Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. Glycogen storage diseases will cause organ dysfunction. Iron overload, hemochromatosis, and this will lead to cirrhosis, diabetes, and cardiomyopathy. Let's step back. In Arundel, Elsa's eyes, Anna's cake, Olaf's sugar cubes, and soot from the traders all symbolize different ways substance can accumulate inside the cell. So lipids, it's like the fatty banquet tables. Proteins, sweater piles, glycogen, sugar cube hoarding. Pigments are soot, rust, and freckles. The big takeaway, intracellular accumulations are like frozen castle being cluttered. Sometimes harmless, sometimes dangerous, but always a clue to underlying pathology. This was Robin's pathology retold through Arundel's frozen halls. Next time you hear the word steatosis or lipofuscin, just picturize Elsa's icy castle overflowing with culture, with her clutter. Thanks for listening. Bye bye.